You have $5 billion to spend in the dumbest way possible. How do you spend it? Build the world's largest ball pit, but put it in Kansas. So when the tornadoes hit, it's chaos. Empty a bay to look for seashells. Call in the media, tell them what you're doing, and then when people show up, and the bay is drained, walk out onto the beach. Pick up the first shell you see, before you even get into what used to be the bay, and loudly proclaim this one's perfect. Okay, go ahead and refill it. Then walk away. World's biggest gravel pit. And 18 mercenaries to fight to death. Buy $5 billion worth of fake money. I'll launch thousands of tons of glitter into orbit to give Earth a Saturn-like ring. Not thousands of tons, but the USA did send up needle-like metal particles to space during the Cold War to hinder Soviet radio communications. The plan worked to some extent, but it was not satisfactory and the particles started to fall back to the Earth after some time. Being as small as they were, most of it did not burn after re-entry, and they still can be found in Antarctic ice. A cloud of these needle-like particles is still up there though. Edit. Some of you pointed out correctly that the aim of the project was not to hinder Soviet communication, but to enhance their own. I feel ashamed of my mistake and now retreat to enjoy my hangover. Open a bikini shop in Saudi Arabia. I'm gonna put a beaded curtain along the entire US-Mexico border. I don't know why, but I read that as breaded curtain. Although that would be a nice way to treat visitors. Hello sir and miss. Welcome to the US. If you're hungry, feel free to munch on the breaded curtain in front of you. Edit. That this is my most upvoted comment is hilarious. Thank you. 5 billion lotto tickets, all for the same draw, all with the same numbers. You happen to hit, not the jackpot, but 2 numbers. That's a guaranteed $4 on each ticket. You've bankrupted the Powerball, and now have $20 billion. I'm probably stupid, but is this actually how it would work? Buy $5 billion worth of Coke and Mentos, pour it into a giant pit and watch what happens. Buy $5 billion worth of Coke. Now we're Tal. And Mentos. You know how as a kid you sat in the tub and paddled your hands in opposite directions to create a whirlpool with you in the middle? Pay 1 million people $5,000 each to stand in the Hudson, East and Harlem rivers around Manhattan and begin paddling to see what would happen. I always wanted to see if a stadium of people could blow out a candle in the middle of the field. Buy a parking space in New York City. I guess 5 billion would be enough for a down payment. Enough for half a bicycle. Buy a $5 million painting. Put it on auction. Participate in the auction and bid against yourself. People actually do this to drive up the price. And also win. Go to Reddit Wall Street Bets and follow all their recommendations. You are now $10 billion in debt. How do you proceed? Hey, if you owe the bank $1 million, you have a problem. If you owe the bank $1 billion, the bank has a problem. Deutsche Bank has left the chat. Big oof. WinRAR. Reddit paid for WinRAR. Oh no. It wants me to pay for WinRAR. X button. You called? Make 5 million envelopes with $1,000 in cash in each of them and distribute them to people I cross in the street for the rest of my life. Me. Hello. Me with fake mustache. Hello. I would start a protest and I would pay everyone $500 to $1,000 to skip work and show up for the day, just see what would happen if the whole of the working class stopped working for a day. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit like, get subscribed, and tell us how would you spend $5 billion in the comment section.